yo.
Is my mic good? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check. What's up, Demi? What's up, bro? Swally? What's up? Hold on, my damn phone tripping. What's up? What's up? Who all up in here, man? What's good with everybody? Peace, peace, peace. Hold on one second. Is my mic, my damn phone tripping, y'all. I think my shit's not even, my phone's not even charging. Hold on. Shit, what's up, Halo? I think my phone's not even fucking charging, man. Hold on. We said, what if Trues unsubscribed and liked the video? I didn't know what you had on your page. I just happened to come across it right now. What video was it that you liked, Swarthy, man? What's good with you? Peace, peace. Salute. My audio's bad. Hold on. What about now? Was my audio good now? I didn't know you had a channel in general. I didn't know you did content. Yeah, I do content, bro. I've been doing content for about 4 years now, man. I've been doing this a while now, man. I got a matter of fact, I got an interview coming up with a celebrity. Look, she's not a celebrity, but I got an interview coming up with her, and I'm looking forward to that. So y'all be looking out for that. But yeah, I've been doing content a long time, bro. I do panels too. I've been doing panels for a minute. Yeah, but gods bleed too, man. I just want all y'all so-called gods, so-called content creators out there. I just want y'all to know it's a message to you niggas. You niggas do bleed. You niggas calling yourself gods and shit like that. You niggas do bleed, man. Y'all niggas ain't untouchable. Y'all not untouchable, man. Y'all do bleed. I just want y'all to know that, man. Yeah, but what's up, Demi? Is my audio good now? What's up, everybody in the chat? Chris, what's up with everybody in the chat, man? How's y'all day going, man? Y'all enjoying y'all day, man? Uh, Shit, hold on. All right, cool. I'm back. What's up? What's up? Okay, my audio good now. Yeah, man, y'all niggas bleed just like everybody else, man. Y'all gotta start running around here acting like y'all just some untouchable niggas on YouTube. Anybody can be exposed. Anybody can be slandered. But I'm getting past the point. It's to the point now. I don't even want to go with these people. I don't want to go on. I don't even want to go. I don't even want to go on niggas panels no more. Niggas are becoming so corny. I don't even want to go up on a nigga panel no more, man. Cause this shit is getting so fucking corny to where, like I said, some of these content creators or these channel hosts, these niggas and they act like they guys. I'm just here to let you niggas know, you niggas do bleed. Yeah, we all breathe the same air. You niggas do bleed, man. I just want all you niggas to know that y'all not untouchable. Cause I heard a nigga tell me the other day, True Zone, I'm gonna put you in the back. You can't before you approach the guy. You ain't no god, nigga. You a man. I'll say his name, Bap. This nigga gonna call Bap. Gonna call him. I'm a god. Don't nigga. You niggas is nobodies, man. Who y'all don't? You know what's so crazy? I blame the people in the chat for for stroking these guys' egos, man. Because these guys, some of these channels, these content creators, man, they become big headed, man. They become big headed, and they become lost in the sauce, and they lose sight on what they got into this shit before. Me myself included. Sometimes I lose sight on what I got into. What I got into. Making content for. So I'm just here to let you niggas know that guys bleed too. You niggas bleed too, man. Like I said, it's to the point now to where I don't even want to go on these people's panels no more. Like these niggas so corny and so lame. It makes me want to throw up. Like I don't even want to be associated with these niggas no more. I don't even want to be affiliated with nobody. I came into YouTube by myself, Truth Zone. I ain't come in clicked up with nobody. I ain't come in on nobody riding nobody's coattail. I came in by myself, just like I came into this world by myself, man. I'm not looking to click up with nobody. This shit's corny, man. It's very corny. Yeah, arrogant, man. To the point where these people are arrogant. And they have no man, they have no room to be arrogant. I come to the conclusion that it's mental illness. No growth with these people. Get up here every day and argue the same fucking topics. Who's black? Who's Indian? Who's African? Who believes in God? It's the same fucking arguments. I thought to myself last night. I said I don't even want to hit these. I was like, I can't hit these niggas panels no more. Because then when I do hit the panel, let me tell you what happens a lot of the times. When I do hit the panel and I'm going at somebody, I'm looked at as the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. No, man. That's how it be. People be so goddamn biased, they'll look at you as the bad guy. They never look at the bully as the bad guy. The bully's never the one to blame. The bully is these so-called guys. These niggas ain't guys. Like I'm saying, these bully type niggas, these so-called wannabe God, arrogant leech ass niggas. They listen, man. Yeah, I have to slow my roll. Can't be too free spirited on these panels. Yeah, man. I can't be going up on niggas because it's just energy. It's energy draining. When I go up on a panel and it's a nigga like Bobby Knight up on the panel, I don't like that nigga Bobby Knight. I let it be known. I don't respect him as a man. I just don't respect him. I don't like the way he carries himself on YouTube. He wants people to stroke his ego. He wants to be a guy. He's not a guy. Like nigga, you do bleed, nigga. You do bleed. Like you are nobody to be worshipped. You are nobody to be admired. Nobody should ever look up to none of these people, man. These people are phonies. Now, like I said, these niggas, they look at, and I'm looked at as the bad guy. When I'm going at these guys, when I'm going at a whole panel, I'm looked at as the bad guy. I don't respect y'all information. Y'all not knowledgeable to me. A lot of you people sound like idiots to me. I'm just being real. When I'm sitting back, I'm listening, I'm observing these panels. I'm like, man, these hosts. I'm like, these people really are lost. There's no fucking growth. There's no growth at all. It's like niggas don't hit the niggas. They say the sky's the limit. Niggas don't hit the niggas. If the firmament is real, niggas don't hit the firmament. The sky's the limit. That's bullshit. These niggas done went up. They don't hit the wall and fell back down. They ain't no more growth. Ain't no more growth with these guys, man. With these men and women. What else I was gonna say? I was gonna say something too yesterday, but I forgot. And that's what I was talking about on Root Words panel too. I was like, black people had this whole victim mentality. Just walk around, running around playing the victims about every damn thing, crying about everything. Our ancestors were treated so bad. We were hung from trees. We had to go through racial degradation. We had to go through redlining and all this other dumb. I'm like, man, come on, man. Nah, it ain't no motherfucking open. It ain't no open panel. These niggas ain't open minded, man. These people just want to go along and get along, man. They all want to be buddy buddy, man. They want to be clicked up. Coat. These niggas got coat like mentalities, man. So where everybody's clicked up, man. They running behind one nigga. Yeah, one second. Yeah, one second. One second. No, I ain't no open panels. Ain't nothing open minded about these people, man. That's what I'm saying. I just want these niggas to know, man, that guys bleed too. You niggas bleed too. Y'all niggas bleed just like you niggas professing to be gods and goddesses. Y'all niggas bleed. Nigga like me, I'm gonna make you niggas bleed every chance I get. Let you niggas know that y'all niggas feel like y'all untouchable. Like nigga can't even talk to you niggas. And that fat nigga Bap gonna holler, well, you talk to the God. Nigga, put me in the bed. You ain't no God, you fat stinking nigga. You ain't no motherfucking God, nigga. You a fat funky nigga with gingivitis. Ain't nothing godly about you. Fuck nigga. I don't respect these people, man. These people are no man. They nigga, you what bro, you think you what's scholarly about you niggas? Because you told a bunch of dumb niggas that they Indians? What's scholarly about that? What's so scholarly about it? What's scholastic or intellectual about a nigga regurgitating some shit, telling somebody, hey man, y'all Indians. And then where's the solutions? You niggas want to have meaningless debates. Where's the solutions? I see no. That's what I'm saying. These niggas stunt their own growth. There's no growth with these people. Most of these people don't have no jobs. They don't have shit going on outside of YouTube. Most of these people ain't got shit in real life. They don't have no businesses. They don't have nothing going for themselves. I'm not following behind none of these losers, man. I refuse to. I call them out. I call anybody out on their bullshit. I don't care who it is. I'll be unliked. I'll be the most hated. I'll be the guy everybody points the finger, points the motherfucking finger. I don't mind that. These niggas, these niggas want to be right. These niggas want to be right so bad they just also wrong. Listen, these niggas want to be oh so right, but they just oh so wrong. And no, ain't nothing right about you niggas, man. Yeah, but to anybody just now tuning in, man, this weekend I got an interview coming up with Mac Breezy, the ex-manager. Well, not the ex-manager. She's an ex-artist of Gucci Mane. She's an ex-girlfriend. I reached out to her, matter of fact, on Instagram because I interviewed what's his name? What's that guy's name? I interviewed a few artists before I interviewed, but this is like one of the bigger artists I've ever interviewed on my channel. I interviewed Threads 3000. Y'all know who Threads 3000 is? The one nigga that sang My Niji. I interviewed him a while back. I interviewed what was the other guy's name? I forgot his name. I forgot that guy's name I interviewed. But yeah, I got this interview coming up with her this weekend too, man. I'm surprised she messaged me back. I just want to hear her story. So so it's like that on YouTube. That's why I only social. That's why this is only the only social media that I have. Yeah, I really don't deal with I really don't post to I got a Facebook, but I only use my Facebook and my other social platforms to promote my business. Other than that, I really don't really post on Instagram or Facebook like that unless it's business wise. Anything else? No, I don't really post on. And YouTube, this is the majority. This is the app that I use the majority of the time because it's good for networking. Social media is good for networking. That's one thing I can say. It's easier, especially if you're doing business. You know, 20, 30 years ago, you had to actually get out on the street and hang up flyers and newspapers and you just get your name out there. Now, you know, social media. Yeah, that's the girl, the Gucci Mane smacked on stage. It's actually his. They was boyfriend and girlfriend. They were Gucci Man dated this girl. I didn't know that. I didn't. I thought that was. And plus, she was signed to Gucci Man. This is like this is the original member of So Icy, So Icy Entertainment. That one song that he did with her, girl, he yeeked up. Bitch, I might be. Bitch, I might be. She's on that song. She's on that other song, Pills. He referenced her name a lot, on multiple records and stuff like that. So yeah. This is the lady that's gonna be on my panel this weekend. Cause I've been talking to her back and forth on Instagram. Like I said, I reached out to her. I didn't think she would like message me back, but she messaged me back. I asked her, I said, hey, do you want to? I got a small channel. I would I would be more than obliged for you to come to my channel. Tell your story, tell how you got signed, what happened with you and Gucci Man, your relationship, how'd you get signed, talk about the music that you did with him, talk about your life story, and just talk about what you got going on now. So she said she's down for it, and she said she charges for interviews. So I said, I don't mind paying people to come over here, so small channel like mine. But yeah, I just talked to her like a couple hours ago, and I just told her, I said this weekend works best for me. I was gonna do it today, the interview today, later on today, but I was like, nah. I said let's just. I texted her and told her let's do it this Saturday. Well, I didn't. I don't have a number. I texted her on Instagram and told her let's set it up for this weekend. She said yes. She said bet. She thought I had a studio that she was gonna come into, and I was gonna interview her. I told her no, it's gonna be on my panel. I'll send you the link, and you can just pull up. And I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna let her have the floor, and then I'm gonna set up to where people can come up on the panel and ask her questions towards the back end of the interview. So whoever, like I said, I got the interview coming up with Mac Breezy this weekend, Gucci Man's ex girlfriend and ex artist. In the beginning of the interview, I'm gonna ask her a plethora of questions. I'm gonna let her have the floor. Like I said, towards the back end of the interview, I'll let people ask her questions from the chat. Whoever wants to come up on the panel can come up on the panel. As long as you come up, no, don't come up trolling. You can't be up here trolling. And that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna set rules. Any nigga that be in the chat trolling, I'm gonna get them up out of here. Any nigga that want to come up on the panel and troll while I got the special guest up here, no, I'm not gonna let it happen. But what's up, Dark Ghost? What's up, Chief 18 Wheels? I said one more time, everybody, look out this weekend. I got an interview coming up with Mac Breezy. She did a bunch of songs with Gucci Man. Gucci Man's ex girlfriend, the one that he knocked her out on. I ain't gonna say all that right now, but he punched her on stage. But she was in a relationship with this guy for years. And like I said, when I go back and listen to I'm a big Gucci Man fan. I've been rocking with Gucci Man since '05, and Gucci Man has referenced this lady in a lot of songs. Gucci Man has mentioned this lady's name more than his own wife, Keisha Dior. Those are facts. Y'all can go look that up. Gucci Man's married to Keisha Dior, right? But Gucci Man has mentioned Mac Breezy's name on more records than any other female he's ever been around. That's a fact, man. And nigga said Glock 40 on my hip, it was just me and Mac Breezy. And she cool, man. She seemed like she's down to earth, man. Cause soon as I messaged her on Instagram, she texted me right back. I was like, hey, I want to. It'll be an honor for you to come to my channel. I got a small channel. I said, I see that you do interviews. I said, so it'll be an honor for you to come to my channel, and just, tell your story in front of my audience. Even though I got a small motherfucking channel, just come over here. I don't mind sending you whatever, however much money you charge. I don't mind cash apping you. I gave her a price. She said, cool, let's do it, bet. So I'm locked in with her. Yeah, you can ask her. She'll tell you. She already said he's a clone. She already said the Gucci Man now. She said the last time she seen Gucci Man was 2010. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Chief 18 Wheels, if you want to come up when I do have her come up this weekend, because I told her Saturday at 11 o'clock. Like I said, I wanted to do it today, but I didn't know who was all gonna be live today. So I just told her let's just do it Saturday. I might fuck around and do it tomorrow night. It just depends. I don't know. Y'all just be looking out in the next 2 days for that interview. Yeah, you can ask her, bro. You can ask anything you want to ask her, man. As long as it ain't no trolling ass shit. I'm gonna ask her that, bro. I already got you beat. Chief 18 Wheels, nigga, I already got you beat to the punch, bro. I'm gonna ask her first. I'm gonna ask her, hey, is that really the clone Gucci Man? Is that the real Gucci Man? Because she spent a lot of time with the nigga. She said she dated that. This I'm going off of interviews I heard her say. She said she dated the nigga for 6 years. So I'm going off what she said. And then, like I said, she does have a track record with the nigga. She was one of the original members. Well, she was one of the original artists that was signed to the nigga in the very beginning. Before Waka Flocka Flame, before Woo the Kid, before my shirt off, she was with that nigga in the beginning. So I said, girl, don't get excited. All your friends invited. I said, you gotta think. She was on. I think she was on two. She was on 2 or 3 different records with that nigga on a Trap House. So yeah, man, I'm excited for this, man, because I've been rocking with Gucci Man for 20 plus years, man. I tried to get Gucci Man's brother too. Gucci Man got a little brother, and I reached out to him too. I tried to set up an interview with him too. So hopefully in the future he'll text me back, and I can get him to come over too. Because like I said, I've interviewed I think a few artists on my channel before. I interviewed Threads 3000 before, and I know y'all know who that nigga is because what's his name? Be playing his music all the time. Al Power plays Threads 3000 music. Philly be playing this music all the time. So Threads 3000 is well respected in the Aboriginal community, and I got him to come over here, and I did that interview with him. I did that interview with him that one time, and the reason why he showed me love is because we from the same city. He's from Kentucky too, and I told him, I said, nigga, we from Kentucky, so he showed me love by coming over here and doing that. So I take my shirt off, all the hoes stop breathing. I take my shirt. I can't wait to interview her, man. I swear I can't. I'm like a little goddamn kid, man. That's what I do behind the scenes sometimes. I reach out to people and I network and I try to, I've asked a plethora of different people, hey, can I interview you? A lot of the times they don't even text back, but there's always 1 or 2 of them that don't mind, they don't mind doing a sit down with you, whether it's on a panel or a podcast. So they don't mind doing it. Why not? I know I would. Come on, link in the chat. Put the link in the chat. Come on for a split second. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying, man. Yeah, she seemed like she cool as hell too, man. She seemed like she down to earth. Like I said, I had a conversation with her on Instagram, and she seemed like she cool as hell, man. Because a lot of them people, a lot of them celebrities are ex. She's an ex celebrity. A lot of them ex celebrities, even then, they don't want to be bothered, man. They don't want to be bothered. She said the industry. She said the industry was demonic too. Says demonic as hell. I got something. I got all type of questions, man. But yeah, man, put a one in the chat. Everybody, put a one in the chat if y'all ready for this interview this weekend, man. I hope she don't reschedule. Everybody, put a one in the chat if y'all ready for this shit, man. But I'm gonna get back to the topic at hand. You niggas, y'all niggas think guys bleed too, man. You niggas bleed too, man. Y'all niggas thinking y'all guys and shit. Y'all bleed just like me. Sometimes you gotta humble a nigga, man. Bring a nigga back down to earth. Hey, bro, you still a human, nigga. You still do bleed, nigga. If you punch me, I'm gonna punch you back. You gonna bleed, bro. You gonna get a black eye and you're gonna bleed. Matter of fact, I don't mind giving a nigga virtual black eyes. And to all the people in the chat, they be advocating for these people. I don't believe that Gucci Man is a clone. He's just under the industry spell. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I'm gonna ask her when she come up here, though. I'm gonna ask her, man. I'm not gonna make it too cringe. I'm just gonna ask her, hey, is he really a clone? Is that really him? Like, I'm not gonna start the interview off like that because I don't. That'd be too weird. I'm just gonna start the interview off just asking her, how did she get into music? When did she get into the industry? When did her and Gucci Man come across one another? How was that relationship? What was that relationship like? Why did you leave the industry? And then I'm gonna ask that shit towards the back end, bro. I ain't gonna make it too. I already got everything wrote down. I ain't gonna make it too weird, man. I ain't never met the nigga, so I don't know if he a clone or not. I feel like I don't know, bro. I just don't know. Just under the industry spell. Yeah, it could be. I think that's true, bro. A lot of them artists like that, man. They get big, and they fall victim to the industry, man. Matter of fact, they don't even fall victim. A lot of them they like that shit. They like playing those roles. A lot comes with, like I said a long time ago, man. A lot comes with that goddamn fame and fortune. Old girl says she don't even want to be famous. I'd rather have the money. I don't want to be famous. Fuck the fame, man. I wouldn't even want the fucking fame. Fuck the fame. Niggas, some people just want to be famous on YouTube. And some people just want to have 20,000 subs. That's it. No money. They just want the recognition, the glory, the likes, the attention. Nigga don't even want the cheese. Fuck the fame. Give me the cheese, man. Shit. I don't care about who knows me and who don't know me. Shit. Shit. Fame's like a motherfucking drug, man. All that shit's like a drug, bro. Make sure you hit the like. And like I said, I'm gonna say one more time. To anybody that's just joining the live stream, I got the attention's a powerful drug. I got an interview coming up this weekend with one of Gucci Mane's ex artists, or his ex girlfriend too, Mac Breezy. So to anybody that's just not tuning in, be looking out for that interview either this weekend or early next week. Because I'm waiting for her to text me back now. Because she told me earlier what time works best for me. See what she said. Hold on, I forgot what she said. Well, I told her this weekend. I told her this Saturday at 11 o'clock. So hopefully, she said yeah. Is she a light skinned girl from Memphis? No, 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 bro. Let me show you a picture of her right here. Let me show you a picture of her. What's up, Apollo? Come up here, Apollo, man. Don't be scared. Don't be a chicken shit. Bring your ass up here, Apollo, man. You know, speaking English, bastard. Show you a picture of her real quick. Marky Dan, her story, and shout salute to you, bro. Her right here. That one, she sang on that one song with Gucci Man. Bitch, I might be. Bitch, I might be. That song there is her right here. Nah, she's from Atlanta. I'm trying to think. I did an interview with another artist out of Alabama. I forgot his name though. Damn, I forgot his name, man. Cause he does music and he does content on YouTube, but I forgot his goddamn name. I'm gonna have to go back and look into my archives of videos because it's been so long since I interviewed this nigga, man. Cause I did used to interview rap artists and shit like that all the time in the very beginning. I forgot his damn. Let me go look real quick. Yeah, that's his name, Young Cavo. Can y'all hear me? Young Cavo. That's what I did. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Can y'all hear me? Is my mic good? That's who I did that interview with. It was Young Cavo. He's from Alabama. I'm about to go get something to eat. I'm hungry as shit. I've been working my ass off all goddamn day. Yeah, it was Young Cavo I did an interview with. And then I did an interview with, like I said, Threads 3000. And then I did that interview with Phoenix. And I did an interview with, what's her name? I forgot her name. Damn, I forgot her name, man. I'm not good with remembering people's names. I'm always, because, I get tired. I'm just trying to bring something different, man. Do something different. Because I only can get up here and talk about, if the earth is flat or round and African American and Indian. Nigga get tired of here. That's what I'm saying. Y'all niggas should take notes, man. All you niggas that run these panels, all y'all niggas that y'all content creators, man, switch it up, man. Nigga don't want to get up here every day and talk about Indians and African Americans and Moors and all this slow shit every day, bro. Fuck all that shit, man. Switch it up, my nigga. Even like nigga don't even want to talk about politics every day. Nigga don't want to talk about that shit every day, bro. I'm gonna lie tomorrow. And for truth, tomorrow truth for politics. I'm doing a college game day stream for Saturday. I'm gonna pull up, bro. You know I pull up to you, man, to your show. I'm gonna rinse you up too, bro. Mark you down her story. Yeah, anytime you go live, bro, I'll pull up. Really, no matter what you're talking about, it's more structured over there where you at, though, bro. Them niggas over there, they overly got decorum over there where you at, bro. I'm over here drinking water and shit. I'm hungry as shit, man. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna put my parlays in for tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Friday. College football tomorrow night. Who played tonight? Eagles and who else? That's just one fucking game though. That's only one game. I don't be liking that shit, man. So we try to be in order. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. I just want these YouTube niggas to know that you niggas bleed too. Y'all niggas calling yourself guys and shit. You niggas bleed. Humble some of you niggas. Some of you niggas need to humble yourselves, man. So take my burgers for the -8.5. They're gonna. Who they are they the underdog today? Who's the underdog? The Eagles. Matter of fact, mark it down in the story. Do you got a fan, dude? And shout out to my girl Lauren Taylor too. Shout out to Lauren Taylor too, man. Shout out to Lauren Taylor. She be sending me. I think she said she's gonna send me some pics today. Shout out to you, Lauren Taylor. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to do something different, man. Who's that? It's Demi. What's up,
Oh,
Demi?
peace.
What's up
Thanks
with
for
you,
having
Demi?
me. Hey, salute. So you trying to tell me that? Wait, hold on. That people do this for money? I know content, creators, but you talking about these regular niggas right here? They doing it for money, for a job or something?
Say it one more time, Demi.
Oh, I'm
You
sorry.
said
Sorry. Let me get out the way. No, I'm saying I thought it was pastime. I didn't know they was trying to make money off off of the YouTube.
yeah. If you once you get monetized, a lot of these guys
Uh-huh.
once you get monetized, you can start making money from YouTube. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, then you can start charging some of your subscribers for memberships. You can put your videos, some of your content. So say if I was monetized right now, I can take some of my old content and put it on members only. The way you have to pay like
Mm-hmm.
$5.99 a month
Mm-hmm.
just to view that content.
Got it.
But I don't care about being monetized on here because I make money outside of YouTube, so I don't give a fuck. I don't care if I ever get. I'm not looking forward. Not even looking forward. I'm not in this to get monetized. So I don't give a fuck about that. But, some people, some dudes, they do use this as a hustle. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So they ask for cash apps every day. Yeah, that's what BAP do. BAP asks for cash apps every day. Man, some say ain't nothing wrong with that. If somebody gonna send him the money to continue, to do what he do on his channel, much more power to him. But I ain't doing that. Like that's what I'm saying. I'll send somebody some money. Like with this interview I got coming up with Mac Breezy. Like she gave me a price. I said, how much do you charge for an interview? She said, I charge this much. I said, all right, cool. I can cash up it to you. Come over and rock with me. I don't mind spending money like that for that reason.
Okay. Wow. I mean, I know about the content creators and stuff, but they have professionalism and stuff, but all the other ones I didn't the ones I be popping on, I didn't think they was like this is like they're trying to make money, like big money off of this. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I just
it's
thought
a
it was
hustle.
a
Everything you got to think it's a hustle. It's just like going to church. It's just like going to motherfucking church. These niggas is just pastors.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Look at what Sanchez does. Sanchez, he's a content creator. Yeah. A lot of his people, a lot of people that follow him, they send him money.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But he's always active and he's teaching. He's teaching and he, you know what I'm saying? It's he's putting work in,
That nigga ain't teaching shit. My bad, I ain't say that. Hey, what's up, Swarthy, man?
You know more about me. Hey, Swarthy. You know more about me. True. I'm just learning. This is my first time ever really being on different people's lives like this. Even though I had YouTube for a minute. Hey, Swarthy.
What brothers and sisters need to understand, Truth Zone, Demi, and then the brothers and sisters in the chat is a lot of times if you have a solution to the problem, that's the end of their content and page. And that's the end of like, share, subscribe, super chat, Cash App, Venmo. So if you avoid the solution, you can keep talking about the dysfunction, which means you can continue to get monetary gain. So the black woman divest, the black man passport, women are not ancient and feminine no more. All of that stuff, as long as you keep that confusion going and there isn't a solution, or if someone brings up the solution, you mute them and throw them in the back chat and block them from the channel. It's a money grab. It's about getting the bag at the end of the day. It's not about sincerely helping nobody or really being interested for some channels. It's about that money, huh?
Okay. Did he cut out or?
No, I'm right here, Demi. But see, like the thing is, right? Like a lot of times I go on a panel, right? And, you don't really hear conversations about building robots or like building off-grid steads. Are you familiar with off-grid houses? How people buy land off-grid and they build their own little off-grid stead, how they have their own sustainable filtration system of water. They might have set up a little pond where they can grow fish there and have an abundance of fish to eat. Like, we don't ever talk about stuff like, I remember I was talking to True Storian about a fructose diet. Are you familiar with that?
With the diet or with you talking to True Storian?
No, just in general, right? Anybody can answer. A fructose diet is basically where you get like your H3Os from, which growing up as a kid, they never had a conversation with us about how watermelon, cantaloupe, and honeydew still has minerals in it and water. So it's actually more hydrating to eat those melons than to actually drink this filtered tap water that has all of these metals and properties in them, right? So we don't talk about the benefits of blueberries, grapes, just your different berries, right? That puts oxygen back into your blood, right? A lot of these chronic illnesses that we suffer from, if we would just diet for 30 days or 90 days the right way, a lot of that stuff would leave your body and you'd go back to the doctor and they'll be asking you, well, how did you get rid of it? They'll be curious to know as to what you did. So things of substance, I notice, is not talked about a lot of times or favored. And then, people have been propped up and deified on YouTube. So imagine somebody that got 5 or 6 million subscribers and 5 to 10,000 people in their live chat every single day. Shout out to Kanye West. You can't tell them niggas nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. No, there's no humility. No, none at all.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a pissing contest.
Yeah, it's that notoriety, get to people's head. Like I say, even like I say all the time, I feel like I can learn more from watching a how-to video from more than listening to one of these guys talk about the same regurgitated shit. That's what I'm saying. All you content creators in this sector, man, y'all niggas step your game up, man. I don't want to hear about how niggas is Indians and African Americans every goddamn day. Cause at the end of the day, who gives a fuck? It don't matter. Both. If you saying you're African American, you got conquered by the white man. If you saying you're Indian, you got conquered by the white man. You still ain't doing nothing about it. So shut the hell. I ain't trying to hear nothing y'all niggas got to say, man. All y'all niggas is up here playing victims and shit. So I was telling them yesterday, I said, bro, y'all niggas sound like victims to me, man. But we was redlined. Hey, look, man, y'all, come on, man. Y'all, man, these are the same niggas. Y'all just sound like a bunch of spoiled kids that ain't getting y'all way. And I'm talking about you. That goes for you too, Miss Humbling. So Sister Sanchez is teaching the same ish coming from the CIA government. Yeah, man, all that flat Earth, globe Earth, is CIA, all that shit's government information, man. It's their information. It's their information. They just a nigga like him is just regurgitating it, and it's so redundant. It's like, bro, the nigga I seen one, and I'm not trying to shit on Sanchez, because he's hustling niggas, man. He doing the same thing all these other niggas doing. They just hustling, man. Because somebody say he don't work a job, I don't know what his personal thing. I don't know what he got going on personally. But like I said, a lot of people, YouTube is their gateway to to make money. They're humbling. I see them in the chat laughing.
What does that mean, humbling? The green in the eyes. What does that mean?
Because she watches from the bush. She always watch. She watches me from the bushes every day. Every time I go live, she's in the bushes.
She got a crush on you then.
Nah, she ain't got no crush on me. Humbling don't like me. Humbling, she would never hit my panel. Humbling won't hit that link in the chat. Humbling scary. She's scared to face me. Without the shit show backing her, she's scared to face True Zone. And those are facts. So they didn't claim it's only spiritual. No, we gotta deal with the physical. That's another thing I was gonna touch on too. These niggas, they overly spiritual. Like, bro, you can't negate the physical. There's a war going on right here. Niggas, the land got taken. We being poisoned exponentially on a level that's unfathomable. And you talking about, nigga, I gotta fight an archon, a spiritual. Come on, come on, man. What's wrong? Oh man. Mental Ninja, what's good with you? What's popping, bro? Yeah, to everybody just not tuning in, man. They're just tuning in. I got a real special guest coming through this weekend. One of Gucci Mane's ex-artists, his ex-girlfriend, Mac Breezy. She's done a plethora of songs with the nigga. She spent a lot of years with him. She's the original member of the So Icy entertainment group. Before it became Brick Squad, before it was Shirt Off and all that other shit, she was with that nigga around 04, 05 when I first started listening to Gucci Mane. So as I'm saying, I'm looking forward. I'm very enthusiastic. I'm very excited about doing this interview with Mac Breezy, man. Because like I said, she seemed like she's down to earth. I talked to her this morning briefly, and I told her, I said, hey, I will be more than obliged to have you on my channel. I just asked her, I said, how much do you charge for an interview? I shot her a price. She said, cool, let's do it. So, I'm waiting for her to text me back with yay or nay for this Saturday. So if she says yes, y'all be looking forward to that interview with her this Saturday, man. And like I said, I'm gonna let people up on the panel to ask her questions too. So y'all be looking forward to that, man. She said that's factually inaccurate. Ain't nobody scared of you, man. Man, you scary. You and your master teacher. That nigga scary too, man. Y'all scary, man. Y'all claiming to be gods and shit. Y'all niggas bleed, man. You scared to have a real conversation with me, Humbly. but just me and you, without nobody interfering. Because you don't want to be made out to be wrong. You want to be right all the time. Like I said earlier, y'all niggas want to be right all the time, but be also wrong. I ain't saying you scared of me. You scared of what I'm going to listen. Listen here. Check this out. Matter of fact, I'm going to get off you real quick. Everybody, please hit that like button, man. Swally, what's up, bro? What's up with you, man? I heard you mention True Story, and I had conversations with him before too, man. Me and him, we didn't see eye to eye when it came to so-called information because he's
Scared? No, not right
yeah,
now.
True Story. Yeah, I know who that is.
I'm on a panel right now. Give me 1 second. Yeah, man. The thing is, True Zone is like, because I'm a fine artist. I've been drawing and painting and sculpting since I was like 5, and then I'm a martial artist too. So I like to teach things in a classical way. And I just kind of noticed on YouTube that there is a level of arrogance with some people who have a following that they have this idea that they've been deified somehow. And I just got to the point where I'm like, I never thought about being a content creator because I was an Israelite apologist and street preacher. That's what I started off as. But as I started having conversations with different people on YouTube, I got homies that's atheists on YouTube. I got homies that's in the Kemet. I got homies that's Christians and Muslims. But I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna start a page, I don't want it to come from a place of arrogance, and I want people to actually learn something on my page. So I wanted to go into like just different parts of studying English and going into diets, going into some things I learned in the martial arts. I wanted to have a really interesting page. Can I get a zigzag wrap, please? So I wanted to have something that was of substance, and I didn't want to be an arrogant little prick like a lot of these self-proclaimed kings and queens and goddess and gods on YouTube who ain't really shit. My bad, y'all. I'm at the store right now.
225.
Now you good, man? Hey, what's up, Mental Ninja, bro? What's up with you, man? What's happening?
What's cracking, dog? Just chill. Oh, nigga, you won't believe this shit. I found wonderful news like 5 minutes ago.
What's up?
I'm a fucking legend, nigga. Who would have thought that shit? Man, I couldn't believe it myself when they told me.
Excuse me now. Excuse me, sir.
Hold on. You cut your mic up. Say it one more time, bro. I can barely hear you.
Bro, I just found out 5 minutes
Have a blessed day.
Hey, bro. I got gas, right? You're not going 2 for 10.
Mute the mic real quick. Now go ahead.
Nigga, I'm a legend, nigga. Found out 5 minutes ago.
What happened?
I was brushing my teeth, nigga, looked up, and nigga in the mirror was like, nigga, you a legend. I was like, me?
Yeah, ain't no. I feel that, bro. Yeah, man. So most time panel owners are getting arrogant and drunk from power. Yeah, man. These niggas. So I'm saying all you channel owners, all you motherfucking content creators. That's why I titled the name of this stream. You niggas bleed too. Y'all niggas, y'all calling yourself guys, beat guys, and guys of the earth, teachers, master teachers, and all this other shit. You niggas bleed just like everybody else. I'm gonna make it a point to show everybody that you niggas bleed too.
Yeah, I'll be like, everybody is God, but everybody can't be God, nigga. It's two things of relating and then being, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's how you conduct yourself with yourself. Ain't got nothing to do with other people and shit. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker I am, when ain't nobody watching, is the real motherfucking me. You know what I'm saying? I be talking to myself, talking to the mirror, nigga, laughing about shit. I got some funny ass jokes I tell myself, nigga, and sometimes I tell jokes, they ain't that funny, nigga, and I let myself know, like, that was kind of corny, actually. You know what I'm saying? But when you get to doing shit for applause, nigga, you just a fucking monkey, nigga, on your own leash, nigga, and you dancing for peanuts for your own self, nigga, and you got the cart before the horse and shit. You know, it's like niggas that got content. Like, bro, there's motherfuckers that I fuck with their channel and shit where they upload videos. These niggas put out like extremely well put together content, documentaries, docu-series, all kinds of shit, you know what I'm saying? From all kind of topics and shit, you know what I'm saying? And like them niggas ain't got a Cash App, them niggas ain't got a Venmo or my number to Zelle me and shit, cause they doing their craft and shit. Now, on the other hand, niggas is like, I'm gonna go live hit like, share, and subscribe and shit. I might have 35,000 subscribers. That's not even a small channel. That's like a channel doesn't exist and shit. You know what I'm saying? To be talking bad about other niggas for their channel, like, nigga, we all in the motherfucking basement together, nigga, with this fucking channel shit. Unless niggas is purchasing new homes and shit and leasing new vehicles or fully paid for vehicles in cash and shit and getting endorsements and advertisements, nigga, you're like a wannabe. You're like a cosplay of a motherfucking panel person of a real channel and shit. Niggas be cosplaying that shit.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that, bro. And that's why I titled this stream that you niggas bleed, guys bleed. What happened in that movie 300? That was that nigga, that one guy, that deity nigga. I forgot that nigga name. What's that nigga name?
Xerxes. Yeah, Xerxes fucked around and found out.
Xerxes, he was an arrogant, overly confident. Ain't nothing wrong with being confident, but he was just an arrogant piece of shit. And what Leonidas do? He said, nigga, you bleed just like everybody else. What he do at the end of that movie? He took that motherfucking spirit, threw it at that nigga, sliced that nigga's face. Yeah, nigga, you call yourself a guy, but nigga, you bleed just like me, nigga. So that's what I'm doing to these content creators, showing these niggas, hey, bro, you not no guy, nigga. I'm gonna take this motherfucking sword, this spirit, throw it at your ass. It's gonna hit you, and you gonna bleed, nigga. You gonna feel it.
That's because the God idea they talking about, that shit don't even exist, my nigga. This mythical idea that people hold in their mind that they were given when they were kids from a book or a TV show or some kind of fucking written shit that were fucking co-signed by other people who believe the same shit, that got the same shit when they were kids and shit. And, you know, that's just the way of things. Nigga, to be God, nigga, you gotta be accountable to only one motherfucker in the whole universe. That's you. You ain't causing eclipses. You ain't reordering the shape of the universe and shit per se. You know what I'm saying? You don't need nobody to fucking worship you or none of that shit. You're just content, nigga. You know who you are and you ain't gotta be nothing else. The niggas that want to identify as God, the cosplay God and shit, they want niggas to other people to venerate them as having some kind of special ability and shit. Like, nigga, if you God, why can't you just be you, God? You gotta be God. You can't even just be you. You gotta be God first, before you can be you, nigga. So you ain't even what you say you are, nigga. It's an idea, nigga. It's cosplay.
That's crazy work. That niggas cosplaying as God. Damn.
True. When you look at people that are successful at the highest level, right? When you look at the best wide receivers or the best scientists or the best biomechanic, especially when you just look at people that are the best at the highest level that make the most money, oftentimes they have spent years refining that technique and they deal with a great deal of humility and they don't really care whether or not the world accepts them. This is just something that they really love to do. So when you look at some pages on YouTube, it's a reason why they don't have a lot of subscribers, you know, because one thing humans can recognize is authenticity. And when you're authentic, you don't have to say like, share, subscribe, super chat, cash app, Venmo. People are going to naturally support you when you're authentic in what you do. And a lot of people lack authenticity and humility in what they do on YouTube.
Right. That's why I like content creators like myself. I like motherfuckers that be out and about, like live streaming. You can hear the traffic in the background, nigga walking down the street live streaming. Man, I like that shit, man. I'm not trying to listen to a nigga at a goddamn desk. Whatever. Nah, that's all that shit. Fuck that shit. That's not authentic to me. Nigga riding around in the car live streaming. That's authentic to me, man. You can hear traffic in the background, all type of shit going on in the background. That's that raw shit right there, man. That I like.
Yeah, you know another thing too, right? Like niggas that are like getting paid hella money, football players, scientists, all these motherfuckers, bro. Like that's not like they not hustling, my nigga. They getting paid, they getting endorsed. Somebody's giving them the money in bulk sums for them to complete. They independent contractors for a certain fact, right? Now you got niggas that are out there like I gotta fucking develop my own clientele. And I gotta speak with my own clientele, and I gotta build that rapport with my own clientele, and I'm gonna get my paper off this exchange of fucking services rendered based on the energy of who I am and shit. Because I'm the marketer, I'm the HR, I'm all these things and shit. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers, bro, they might land that big deal and shit with one person, like you wash windows and shit. You get a fleet account, like, hey man, you know what? My cousin, I like how you wash windows and shit. My cousin. He owned a skyscraper, man, and we've been looking for somebody. Can you handle this amount of windows and have it done this? And now you like shit. Right now I can't, but if you let me talk to him, you know, I'll fucking look at the numbers and shit, see how many people I need to bring on board, and then boom, I'll make it happen and shit. That's more like self-generated money and shit, rather than like a record deal or a contract that has a certain amount of money just enclosed in it with a certain performance. It'll have nothing to do with who you are. It's what you do. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like me,
Right.
I take photos of people on the strip, nigga. Every year, there's gonna be about 8,000 to 10,000 photos of bitches' phones around the world every fucking year, nigga. And you do the math on that, divided by 365. I'm only working 5 to 6 days a week, maybe 4 hours, maybe 5 hours a day and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, I gotta go out there. I start from zero every fucking day. Every fucking day, I go out there. I have $0 and shit, and I'm walking home on like today was like a slow day, like 200. You know what I'm saying? We don't work 2 hours and shit. On a good day, it's gonna be like 150 to 250 to maybe $300 an hour and shit. I'm walking home and shit.
And that, right. And that's another thing that people tend to do a lot of the times with this YouTube shit, or just in general, man. We knock each other's hustle. Like every time somebody get mad at me on YouTube, they say, "True Zone, that's why you clean windows." I be like, okay, that's not an insult. You're telling me, hey, if you say that means you saying I make money. You say, hey man, that's why you clean windows, man. Yeah, you basically telling me that's why you make money. Come on, man. People don't hear them goddamn selves, man.
Yeah, because like niggas they try to devalue, they overvalue themselves and devalue others. And the cold part about it, they themselves have no equity, they have no value, they have no stock, they have no inventory. You even show off and shit. A nigga washing windows, the nigga a plumber, the motherfucking Chris Cyphers was teaching niggas how to do overlays and shit, and he was producing and designing beats and shit, my nigga. But he was always displaying the new artists that he was doing shit with stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's his marketing. And you got this another goofy nigga. I'm the beat guy. I got 4 beats. I talked to Timbaland 10, 15 years ago and shit. I got 3 songs and shit that I recycle like they're brand. I'm sending niggas my song and shit. It's like, bro, you wrote that song like fucking 2.5 years ago. Meanwhile, you got knowledge and dropped the whole
that
album.
Nigga a clown, man.
Whole album in a week, nigga.
That nigga a clown.
You know what I'm saying? Like, thing is,
that nigga, he playing. Listen, I'm gonna say one thing about that nigga real quick, bro. That nigga, oh my God, fucking potholes everywhere in the goddamn street, man. God damn. How the fuck we spend all these tax dollars holes on the goddamn street? I had to dodge that motherfucking pothole like I dodged the Jehovah's Witness, man. Fucking sinkhole in the street. Yeah, man, that nigga a clown, man. That nigga, he advocates for protecting the kids, standing up for the kids, but go sit there and call my motherfucking son a tranny. Like, bro, you a freak, you a weirdo, nigga. You a weirdo. You a freaky nigga, man. But, you know, I ain't gonna. I'm just saying, bro. Like, bro, you nigga, you got up on your YouTube channel. You advocated for standing up for the kids, protect the kids at all costs, but then turn around and call somebody's son a fucking tranny. Like, bro, what's wrong with you, bro? You're going against your own doctrine and beliefs when you do that, you idiot. And then you and your bro, oh man, you ain't gonna get into all that, bro. I ain't gonna get. You said what?
That nigga whole doctrine is doing anything for attention, bro. He attention whore, my nigga. He like LeBron James faking injuries, my nigga. I could never play with a nigga on my team who at any given time during the game, especially if we were down and he made a bad play, would fucking fake a fucking injury, my nigga, and have everybody freaking out like, oh my God, nigga, our best player is in trouble. He's
Coach, I think I twisted my ankle on that last play.
Like, that shit is despicable, bro. It's an insult to me as an athlete and shit. And like this kind of behavior doesn't just happen in basketball, bro. Motherfuckers it's like the idea of crying wolf. You had the bitch on that movie Rosewood. It was a nigger that did it and shit. You know what I'm saying? All this fucking shit to generate the emotional reaction out of the people around him and shit, bro. So not only will a motherfucker do things for attention, but he will treat other people around him as a means to an end to get that attention and shit, man. He don't care.
You know what I noticed with him? You know what I noticed with him and people like him, bro? They get up here and they wear masks. They got these fake achievements. Oh, I'm a beat producer. I've done this. I've done that. All these fake ass achievements to cover up all that bullshit, to cover up the bullshit life of yours that you living, bro. Because I can expose him again because I got some more shit on him. I can expose him again if I wanted to. I ain't gonna do that, bro. Because I'm trying to take my channel in a different direction, man. I'm not trying to be caught up And every other live stream I do, I'm exposing that nigga, man. I mean, I could if I want to. He just,
Bro, look, go
so
on you,
people like him, they expose themselves, bro. I ain't even got to do it. Nigga
bro.
like him's gonna expose himself.
And you go on YouTube right now and type in free type beat of any fucking genre, any of your favorite artists, country, alternative, classic, motherfucking rock, grunge, industrial and shit. And there's gonna be fucking producers, people who are making beats all over the fucking world that are making shit, uploading that shit. And you gonna see recent uploads and shit. This nigga that nigga did I made some beats. You Google that shit, nigga, 2014, nigga, 2014, nigga. This is pre-pandemic. That's like there's pre-pandemic, there's pre-9/11, nigga. And then we go into motherfucking Sega, Nintendo, Atari and shit, nigga. These are the fucking epics of our time and shit. So like, if you ain't consistent with your craft, nigga, you ain't got no craft, nigga. And used to be's can't make no honey. So like, you could say that shit. Some motherfuckers will look at like, oh, well, that's the first time they heard it and be fucking this ties by it and shit. The truth is, nigga, you ain't doing shit. You a lazy ass beat producer and shit. You got 3 fucking songs. You wrote that one song you sent to Matt Hoffa. That was a diss song about dropping Leo and Philly G and everybody and shit. He did that shit like 2 years ago. Like, nigga, how long it take you to write a fucking album, nigga? How long it take you to write a fucking verse, nigga? A month, 2 months, a quarter? Like, nigga, not meanwhile, Knowledge then dropped the whole album, a whole diss album, nigga, in fucking a week. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like, nigga, Knowledge ain't no rapper. He ain't no producer and shit. So niggas just say anything and stand on that shit because they, you know what? They just want to use people and get them suckered in. But the nigga, but you ain't getting paid. So like, I'll be damn if I'm gonna be out there on the strip telling bitches to come and get a photo with me and shit. If I don't at least get the fucking goal, which is to get fucking paid for that fucking little 30-second to a minute photo. I'm like, nigga, I want $40. $40 for each of us. 120. Boom. We do Cash App, Venmo, debit. We do Square App, and if you have cash, we got change too. I'm not staying out there for fucking nothing. These niggas are doing that shit because for them, getting a motherfucking a couple oohs and a couple ahs and a couple responses to them, bro, that's sufficient, my nigga. That's what they're looking for. Their bar is so low, my nigga. It's sad, my nigga. It's sad as fuck. Like, nigga, that's what you expect for yourself. That's why nigga eating vegan jelly sandwiches and shit.
The nigga vegan jelly is that motherfucking diabolical. Hey, Demi, you still there, baby? Where you go, Demi?
I didn't know it was all like that.
No, it's all good. I heard you was wilding out the other night calling niggas simps, man. What happened with that?
Yeah, that's why I was convicted on being too outspoken because well, it wasn't a simp. No, it wasn't like, oh, you're a motherfucking simp. No, I'm saying, I was just saying he's acting like a simp, I should say. But see, I just use this as just a pastime. I didn't know it was this serious on these channels on the YouTube streets. It seemed like it's serious.
Demi, let me ask you a question, Demi. From a woman's perspective, what makes a man a simp?
Well, when I called, I didn't even know who he is really, but he was basically, when I was trying to say I like to be submissive, I feel like they was like sort of, getting on me for being submissive. He said, well, you act like a man, you let a man do anything to you. And I'm like, no. It's like every time when I say I like to be submissive, I always get, punched in the face by women and men, by some men, not all men.
Hey, so when you say submissive, like, what do you mean by submissive? That's like an important question. Cause like I'm in the kink community and shit. And I'm a dom, a daddy dom, pleasure dom and shit. So I meet a chick and they like, oh, I'm a submissive. That's a whole conversation to be had because everybody in the same kind of submissive and shit.
Correct. Well, I mean, I like I play my role as a female and he plays his role as a man. And then that's.
Let me clarify.
Okay.
You like being given commands? Like,
See, no, it's not even giving. See, that's what I'm saying. See how it's not giving. I need to use
Okay.
a different word because
Where,
submissive
where
is
does
just
your
triggering.
where does your concept of dominant and submissive come from? Does it come from the secular world? Is it biblical? When you say
Biblical.
like a man and a okay, so you're saying the nature that the Bible says a man and a woman is
Yeah.
supposed to dwell in, correct?
Yes. It's like Proverbs. I'm trying to
Okay.
be that Proverbs 31 woman. Okay. That's
All right.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
all right, so
Oh, virtuous.
in my world,
Yes.
we call that vanilla, which is like basically non-kink. You know what I'm saying? Now, like when we talk about a DS relationship with dominant submissive or dominant slave, there's a certain dynamic. It's a dynamic and stuff, an agreed upon dynamic by both parties that the dominant will like. I'm gonna give you commands. There's all kind of ways about doing it. Like it doesn't have to be like
Okay.
these horrible things. A dominant be like, look, I want you to go self-care yourself, think of some or write some affirmations or go to this place or whatever the case may be, but it's an agreed upon concept between both parties within dominant.
Hmm. Oh, I hear background noise. Maybe it's me.
Yeah, so like that's like what we call that vanilla, which is like without the idea of kink, you know, like kind of like not 50 Shades, because that's kind of like a fucking corny version. Like it's a really bad version representation of the kink community and alternative lifestyle and shit. But like I got a submissive, and like basically I'll hit her up and I'm like, hey, have you journaled today? She's like, no, daddy, I haven't. I'm like, well, go ahead and make sure you spend some time to journal and stuff. What have you done? Give me 5 positive things I like about yourself, 5 things you want to work on. That's how, because I'm a pleasure dom, I'm like a soft dom and shit, you know what I'm saying? Some
Oh,
doms
wow.
be like, occasionally I'll be like, look, I want you to go when you get some spare time, I want you to go masturbate. You know what I'm saying? That's how kink works. But the thing is, it's all about the communication. It's all consent. And it is a dynamic. So when people say submissive, people automatically think the worst shit. Like you're like gonna get
Right.
tied up and let niggas beat on you. And if
Yeah.
like impact play, whatever, that's your kink and shit. You know what I'm saying? There's
Right.
everybody with that kink. Go ahead.
No, I'm agreeing with you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I need to use a different terminology as far as submissive because
I
and I
was saying
wasn't.
like maybe
Demi.
like
What you're talking about though is a different conversation. You see what I'm saying? The type of submissiveness you're talking about, Demi, is biblical. Like I could, because this is not a Israelite platform, but I might start a channel so you can come over and talk to me about it. Because to be honest with you, Demi, when I actually read it for myself, like my mom, my aunties, and my sisters, I love them all, but they're not virtuous women according to the Bible. No, not even close. They think they are, but they're not.
No, I'm trying to. I want. That's what I mean, I want to be like that. That's just the way I feel.
So the
But
thing is, Demi, it's specific things that you're supposed to teach and walk in. You see what I'm saying?
I know because I
That
got convicted
that
for been talking like sexually the other night. But I was just having fun, But yeah. But it was
but I can show,
right.
but you know what though, Demi, to be a virtuous woman in the Bible, and a lot of people don't know this, she's actually an entrepreneur too. A lot of
Correct.
people don't know
Correct.
this. It's the Most High
Correct.
got a specific thing He wants y'all to teach, and
Exactly.
He do want y'all to be business women, but not independent women. I got to mute
Right.
up because I'm at the
Exactly.
train
Exactly.
station.
Exactly.
I got
Exactly.
a question. To be a virtuous woman in the Bible, like what kind of clothes do those people wear in the Bible? You have
So
to
that's
like.
a heritage thing. You feel me?
No, I'm asking because a lot of people what they do is they cosplay the Bible. Like this book isn't from this day and age. Nobody walks, talks, dresses, moves,
Right.
or behave. Well, I'm not gonna say nobody because you have people that live out like in like thatched houses that are made by mud brick and stuff still in this day and stuff. And they got cell phones and flash screens and them bitches and shit. But like in this day and age, bro, there's such a far separation between the ideas of this book or the TV Guide or Spider-Man book, and people try to emulate and basically they become cosplay. And there's a lot of mental illness that develops from that because like those people in that book didn't even like use the bathroom because it's never recorded. Like when they were walking down this and thou said thou must take a defecate. That stuff doesn't happen. So it's so far from reality. You know what I'm saying? Like to be a virtuous woman based on that book, you're like going to confine your fucking belief and your movement to like a paragraph or two, maybe a sentence, maybe a verse, which is so almost impossible to like
Mm-hmm.
do.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
Demi,
yeah,
you know,
go ahead.
I actually do know the historicity of what the scriptures was translated from and all that stuff. You know, I do go into the linguistics of where it came from. So, what you're talking about, Demi, is it's a specific type of walk, but yeah, you're supposed to teach the younger women to walk like that too. You see what I'm saying? Like
Right, and that's what
I could
that's what
tell my mom and my sisters and
Mhm.
them and even other women in my community and around the world, even of all the races and shapes and shades, right? They don't walk as virtuous women in the Bible, no. And it's like
Yeah,
it's very few. It's very few that really do.
well, I'm saying as far as towards a relationship with a man, you know what I mean.
So, Demi, let me ask you a question. Do you actually believe in the Bible?
Yeah, I believe the truth is scattered everywhere.
You think some of it's in Kemet, there's some that you can find in science, you know, there's
Yeah, but I
some
think
that
it's
you can
scattered everywhere.
okay.
Yeah.
I see what
I
you're
got a
saying.
question. If Jesus can walk on water, do you think he'd also be able to climb a waterfall like a ladder? Right? I mean,
Are you talking about physically walk on water?
I will say this, right? When you put your feelings to the side, if you actually took the time to study where the Bible came from and what it really is, then I think you can speak on it with some intelligence. But if you
no,
haven't,
no,
then
I'm not.
you could
No,
just say it's cool. It's cool to just say like, you know, I don't believe in it. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like,
no, I don't, because I asked a question and like you could have said like yes or no. Just small. You know
so
what I'm
you
saying?
said that like, can he
Like,
climb a ladder? I mean, clearly he
just
can
hear me out.
climb a ladder, right?
Just hear me out.
Clearly he can,
Literally.
right?
I mean, does that make sense? Like, okay, if the guy can walk on water, he must be either waterproof or water resistant. Could he climb a waterfall like a ladder? Like, if he could walk on water, it should be easy. It's water. He can
But
manipulate it.
it's a lot more detailed than what I thought it was. You know what I'm saying, brother?
Bro,
Growing
but
up
it's not.
in
Look,
Christianity and learning in Christian
but bro,
churches, brother, it's not
but
like I could tell we
what
really
the
didn't
book
know
said.
the
Look,
Bible at all. Like we
look.
don't know
It
it,
doesn't. Bro, it doesn't
so
say
we
when it
shouldn't
says
really
Jesus.
speak on it.
Look,
I can speak
when,
on it because I do know it. I can tell you what it's really about. But I mean, you could just say
I
like I
know what
don't
you're talking
believe
about,
in it.
but
You
I'm
see
saying
what I'm
what it
saying?
says.
You could just be
Bro, look,
like,
I'm just saying, look, I'm going on that one verse, those few words that say they're condensed with a few words, and we can
what
add
verse
or
are you
subtract.
talking about?
Okay, so I got another question. All right, this is kind of a broad
Hold
question.
on. Because see, the thing is, the least you could have done is know the actual verse in the Bible that you were asking me a question about.
And
So, sir,
did Jesus not walk on water in the
so,
Bible?
so,
Did Jesus walk
sir.
on water in the Bible?
Okay, let me. I'm gonna go down and put the scripture in the chat, and then we're gonna talk about it. Let's break it down. I'll be back though. I'll
There's
be
a
back for
portion
you,
in the
brother.
Bible. There's a
Because
part in the Bible.
I actually want to read the scripture and then elaborate on it instead of because you're not
No,
reading
no,
scripture.
hey, Swallow, you ain't gotta do all that, bro. You ain't gotta read.
Thank
Hey,
you,
bro,
thank
like,
you, thank you, Drew.
look, let me ask you a question, bro. Did I not just elaborate? Did I not just
Because
elaborate on him walking
truth
on
is
water?
platform, a biblical platform.
Yeah, I ain't trying to have Bible study today, bro. But y'all can talk about it, but I ain't really trying to have
Hey,
Bible
But
study.
the type of
let me ask you
submissiveness
a question
that
real quick.
Brittany was
So
talking
what? Hey,
about,
look.
she's comparing it to being a virtuous woman in the Bible, right? So that type of submissiveness is based on the scriptures that the Bible says the woman is supposed to walk in concerning virtue in the Bible.
Okay, what does that mean? What is virtuous? Virtue is like principles, like morals, like
Virtuous is like absolutely right.
who gets to set
Right.
those? Does she set those for herself, or does she have to find a
So,
page?
it says, so if you could calm down, sir, I could tell you what it says she's supposed to do. Right. I mean, Truth says I don't have to go and actually grab the scriptures. I could tell he trusts that I actually have studied. So basically, she's supposed to the elder virtuous woman is supposed to teach the younger virtuous woman in the Bible to love her husband and to love her children, right, and to be chaste keepers at home. It talks about a list of things that you're supposed to do as a virtuous woman in the Bible. Right. So all the years I had went to church and because I started off as a Christian, but as I started to read the Bible, I realized that the Bible was saying something different than what's practiced in the Christian church. So I can tell people didn't actually take the time to read it. Right. But she's supposed to
Bible.
like she's encouraged to start businesses, right? And have 10% set aside for the poor. In the Bible, it says a virtuous woman, So you can rehearse the righteous acts of a virtuous woman in today's time. That is possible, and it is conducive. You know what I'm saying?
What,
It would be
Well,
good for Demi to do that. Actually,
question, bro.
well,
What kind of business? First, I gotta first clarify. What is
okay.
considered an elder woman? How old? Is there an age bracket? And what is considered a younger woman? Or is it like she's 35, she's 34, 2 days older? I need those kind of parameters. And also, what kind of businesses
so
do they
so
actually? They
that
have businesses.
so sisters have businesses today,
I know,
but
but in the Bible,
you know,
you gotta
in
match
the
up,
Bible,
bro.
in the Bible back then, it uses the term in the scriptures where it says she making good work with her hands, meaning the sisters don't have to be like docile and not ambitious and not be business women. It's not, you're not being an independent woman, but she's a businesswoman, but she's still a wife to her husband and she's still there for her children. Her business is not for her improving. She can do it by herself. Her business is for her family and her children and her husband and her nation and her peace and her protection. Right?
I got a question.
That's what the business is for.
In
It's for the. It's not an independent thing.
biblical virtuous woman, she would follow the commands, the edicts of the husband, correct?
She will follow the commandments of the Israelites, of the God of Israel,
Oh, so
that He has for women. Because here's the thing.
She's not married to all of them.
But you still, but see, the Bible is still for you being homogenous and for your people first. And that's the misunderstanding with words like Gentile and all people. See, because people really didn't research the Bible, they don't know what they're talking about oftentimes when it comes to it. You have to go into the linguistics to know that
the Bible is a condensed book. You know that, right? The Bible is like one book. But you can only look, hear me out. I was a Christian, I was a Catholic, I did a lot of stuff. Bible very well. But the thing is, like, I got to a point where,
so if you were a Christian and a Catholic, that right there is proof in itself that you could not have known the Bible very well, because you would have read and saw for yourself that it's about one God, of one people, of one Messiah for that people. So just by admitting the two places where you started, that proves that you really don't know the scriptures, brother.
Hey, let me finish what I'm saying. See, the thing is, that's kind of a hasty generalization and also an invincible ignorant statement, because you haven't even asked me what I don't know and don't know. You're just assuming because maybe it panders to your beliefs or what you ad hominem attacks on me. Is like, I said I was a Catholic, now all of a sudden I don't know the Bible? Bro, I got a Bible in my house right now. And if I say
no, they don't, but they don't know the Bible.
I don't know. Look, I'm just telling you what people told me. And unless you got some different people than the people that I have, which are people, I hope you get what I'm saying. The people told me this. They told me that. They showed me the book. They showed me where it was at with the shit they were telling me about. And I have to either conform to it or not. Meanwhile, there's other people with other books that are the same book, just look different, but it's the same stories. And they said, no, it's this, not that. And there's another group of people that say, no, it's this and not that. And
Demi is talking about being virtuous according to the Bible, sir. So that's where we would have to have knowledge in. Like being all over the place like that is not concerned. It's not in the topic of which she's comparing virtue to what it says in the Bible. So I know the scriptures that talk about what she's supposed to do as a virtuous woman. And that's what she subscribes to, right?
To attract a husband. It's to attract the husband. Yeah.
But there's still a homogenous element there, Demi, that the scriptures do encourage you. The scriptures encourage you specifically to take a husband of the house of thy father's seed, meaning it tells you to procreate within your particular group of people. And most people don't understand that because of the misunderstanding of the word Gentile.
Oh.
Yeah, they don't understand. They think it just means one thing. It doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about a specific group of people. The whole value of the book.
I understand. Yeah.
Hey, bro, what would you do if you had a virtuous woman? Are you married?
Yes, I am, sir.
The virtuous woman?
Yes, sir.
Do you believe that everybody should be mandated to operate the same as you?
Do I believe that everybody on earth should be
mandated match your
I
belief.
mean, in a sense, yes, because I'm an Israelite. I believe that there is a supernatural power that's going to come and set justice and judgment in the earth. I believe that we should dwell peaceably as Israelites in the earth with people, regardless of ethnically who they are. But I do understand that there is a supernatural judgment that is written in the Bible for everybody that put their hands on us. So
All
I
right,
do
so
believe that's going. I do believe that's going to happen for sure, for sure.
so do you believe that people in North Korea should be subject to the penalties of traffic tickets and traffic violations in Las Vegas, Nevada?
If they're breaking those laws in that place, yes, they should be subject.
Okay, so if they're not in Las Vegas and they're speeding in North Korea, they should not have to pay a speeding ticket to Las Vegas.
You said there's speed. Are you talking about Koreans in Las Vegas breaking the law?
Somebody in North Korea is speeding. I don't know the speed limit out there or nothing, but they should pay a traffic ticket to Las Vegas for speeding outside of Las Vegas.
Okay, I don't really understand where you're trying to go with that question.
So, like,
But concerning the type of submission that Demi is talking about, because she believes in the Bible, actually, I do know the linguistics of the Hebrew and the Greek, and what it actually says, a virtuous woman is supposed to be according to the Bible. So I'm just telling her what it says. And you're trying to go to infinity and beyond with Buzz Lightyear, brother.
No, I'm just asking a question. You don't got to attack my character, bro, because you don't like with the question. You can address the question itself. All right, you don't got to attack my argument. You attacking me, right? Buzz Lightyear, I don't know who that is.
But it's right? Like, what's the purpose of the question? Is how is it relevant to the conversation?
Would you think that you're Israelite, other people have to be subject to what you believe in if they are not the same as you? These are two different jurisdictions. Your jurisdiction within what you encompass of your belief. My jurisdiction is way out.
You know what, brother? I do want to have this conversation with you, but I also want to respect the fact that Truth Zone's platform is not a biblical Israelite
platform. Man, y'all had a conversation, man. Go ahead. Go for it, man. Go ahead. Y'all got it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Man, nah, bro, y'all got go ahead.
So let me break it down for you, brother. Let me break it down for you, right? It's two Israelites in the Bible called the word nigga literally, right? It's not pronounced Niger, I can promise you that. And the curses of Deuteronomy fit black people, especially black people in America, probably them the strongest of anyone on earth. So the thing is everything I was told about the Bible, I read and researched for myself was a lie. They took an image of a man named Caesar Borgia around the world and put people to death that wouldn't bow down and believe in it. You know, if you Google the picture of Jesus right now, the white man that appears, that gentleman is a man by the name of Caesar Borgia, right? So Jesus's family in the Bible is called nigga, sir. That was suspicious in itself to me when I came across that, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Bro,
I'm trying to tell you.
Big question.
But you hear what I'm saying, though, right? You hear what I'm saying, right? Like Christianity, and let me finish this and I'm gonna land. Christianity and the Roman Catholic Church, they was able to take an image of a white man around the world and say that was the Jesus of the Bible. When his blood family in the Bible, Acts chapter 13 and verse 1, a nigga from the tribe of Levi and a nigga from the tribe of Simeon called nigga in the Bible, sir. I'm looking at my mom and auntie and everybody mad than a motherfucker. Like, man, did y'all know this was here? Like, y'all really went along with this shit, knowing it was a whole fucking lie? Because you scared of what these people that rule the world to do for you acknowledging this truth. I was pissed the fuck off when I saw that shit, man.
It's like, that nigga doesn't look like the child of a mist. Because God disguised himself as a mist, the Holy Spirit, and he went and he found the Virgin Mary, who was like a 14-year-old girl.
Hold on, bro. Let's deal with one thing at a time. You're going somewhere else. Let's deal with one thing at a time, sir. If you Google a picture of Jesus, okay, brother, let me ask you, if you Google a picture.
Did I interrupt you in the middle of my sentence? Because if I didn't, I want to finish what I was saying. I'm gonna land. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give you a lot, but it's gonna be condensed. So that picture of Caesar Borgia or motherfucking Leonardo Michael Da Vinci's fucking nephew or whoever these motherfuckers are don't look like that person on that picture is the child of God as he disguised himself as the Holy Ghost, which is like, I guess, a mist or something, and a 14-year-old girl that lived in a horse's stable who was married to like a 60-year-old guy, just because Jesus was the son of God and Mary. God was a myth, Mary was a woman, and he gave birth to, and Mary's also God's daughter too. And so he had sex with a mixed child with his own daughter so he can give birth to himself so he can save the world. And that guy in the picture doesn't look like that guy that we're talking about.
Okay, sir, that all of that is beyond incorrect, sir. You don't know the Bible, the historicity of the Israelites, the history of the nations in the.
Look, did not God just come in the Holy Spirit moved and impregnated the Virgin Mary? And she said, I'm pregnant, and she was a virgin. That shit has to be a myth, my nigga. How do you explain a woman who's 14 years old living in a horse's stable, which is what a manger is? It's a horse shed. They were homeless. And her husband wasn't like 20 years old. He wasn't like 17 or 18. He was in his he was a senior citizen by our standards, at least 50. Joseph wasn't no young man. And he was married to this girl, but that's that time. They didn't have ID or age requirement or age verification, so you can drink whenever you wanted to. That's a different time and shit. But God disguised himself as the Holy Spirit and impregnated this woman, and she didn't have sex. He just like went into her somehow, some way, and she's pregnant, bro. And he had to give birth to himself though, and that's his daughter because we all children of God, even her. So he like might be from West Virginia, but West Virginia didn't exist at that time. And it's not incest because this is God. These are all his kids. And it's not, it is keeping it in the family, but it's for the family because he wants to save his family from himself for things that they did because he told them not to do, but he made them do it because he created them to do it. Now, all I'm saying, bro, is the Bible is a beautiful book. It is a book of science, a beautiful book of science. But the way people interpret that shit to enslave other people to live, behave, and look a certain way, that shit is fucking whack, my nigga. That shit goes against biblical virtues. I guess
Yeah, I would. This is just like advice. I just took Proverbs 31 like advice for a woman. You know, I didn't. I'm not a stone cold. Because by all means, I ain't perfect, but I'm just saying, it was just like an advice. I just took it as advice.
Look, I
If
think
I was to obtain a husband, if I wanted to obtain a good, virtuous husband.
I think, look, when look, it was told to me, I had to do this list called a ideal mate list. I had to write down my ideal mate, what I want this person to be. She got to be loving. She can't be a cheater. She can't be controlling. She can't be abusive. I hope she's pretty. Hope she has a job. Hope she pays her bill. Hope she's not a troublemaker. I hope she's not jealous. These kind of attributes I want for this person. And after I finished that list, and I shared to this person I was that asked me to write that list, he said, I like this list. It's a very nice list. There's a lot of good morals and principles in it. Now you become that, and you will attract her into your life. Like is known to like. So like I'm not gonna base it would not behoove me to base my life on a book, but to base my life on my actions and what I want to attract. Because I can't attract I can't attract freaking whipping winds and curses and frogs and shit like that and holy arcs and stuff like that. I can't walk on water, but there'll be situations in my life where I might have walked on water to get out of that situation. Light-footed, spirit and soul in the body and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like, I think women should find out who they are. I think all people should find out who they are because all they're gonna do is attract the reflection of themselves.
I agree with you.
I get the Bible, but that's just like the fucking the big cheese on the block, man. Everybody got to be like him for why? Nobody even really knows why because that's the way of things. Like the whole purpose of the Bible shows a bunch of people who went against the fucking status quo of the time, from Adam to Moses to fucking Isaiah to fucking Elijah to motherfucking Nebuchadnezzar. Everybody in the Bible, the main characters, even David, even Solomon, they did what the fucking society said you shouldn't do. They went on their own accord, based on their own faith, based on their belief in themselves. And now we like, oh, well, you got to be like this person, nigga. You can't even be you. How you gonna be somebody else?
Correct. Yeah, it's different out here. But I wanted to back to Sachi. I didn't really mean it like I'm motherfucker. You're a simp. I didn't say it like that. I hope I didn't. I have to go back and 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 review the footage. But it wasn't like I'm just saying. I just felt like he was saying not to be submissive. But some men probably don't want a woman to be submissive. So I mean, it's okay, but not like I like the way you explain how the submissive, what you were saying, man, about the submissiveness.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. Look, like
Hmm.
people don't realize because we look at things far scale. Dominant means boom. Submissive means huh.
Hey,
Dominance
I'm back.
masculine.
That what dude go? What happened? That swarthy nigga? Where he go? The
He probably
Israelite? Wait, what?
he probably come
He
back.
got called. He got called forth to the holy place, nigga. He's gone now, but
Yeah, he a hardcore. He come from over there on Q Butters panel. Well, shout out to that nigga though, man.
oh, good. I get it, bro. Look, he a fundamentalist. And shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I like to, I like to fucking improve my fucking social skills for people who don't want to. When it's come
Yeah,
to
that's what
dominant,
I'm doing. That's why I got
the,
on YouTube. But yeah, go ahead.
so the true dominant person, submissive dynamic is the submissive. Because the submissive is the one who's relinquishing the ability to be dominant. So that's a dominant trait in itself and allowing the dominant to be dominant. Otherwise, they're both submissive until one takes top and one takes bottom. But the submissive, that's the one who has the most. It's all the whole DS relationship, the whole dominant submissive is all hinged on the submissive. You can be dominant all, but if you don't have a submissive, you ain't that dominant. The submissive, and that is an act of conscious domination to allow the whole dynamic to go. So that one thing I try to like, especially when I do these classes in my city and shit on DS relationships, is I try to let people know, like, don't get it twisted. Don't think because you chose the role dominant or master, that means that automatically this person is subordinate to you. No, it's the other way around. The submissive has given you the power now. You won't have the power.
Correct.
The power and shit, and that's why the whole dominant submissive thing is to be a shared understanding of consent, that I am going to willfully give consent up and you're going to willfully consent to me to be in this dynamic, and we're going to set standards and rules and all basically a fucking contract on what is permitted and what is not permitted. And so we're going to get to know ourselves by what are my fucking my limits, our limits, and my soft limits and shit. You know, just being like, oh, I'm big shit, bro. Vietnam kicked America's ass, bro. And they small as fuck.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. It sure did. That
And
was
look,
crazy.
in the 5%, we say that the woman is the weaker vessel or lesser than, but not lesser than. You know what I'm saying? Necessary, but not as necessary and shit. But like without that two dynamic, we don't even get kids, bro. And remember, the woman has to submit to the man in order for the man to be aroused to enter into the woman, bro. Otherwise, that's fucking called what do you call that shit? Breaking and entering and shit on the sexual level. Rape. That's called burglary of occupied dwelling and shit. Home invasion and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So there's a relationship. People think dominant submissive, there's no relationship. That is a conjoined partnership. They're equal shares and shit. When each person plays a certain role, it's still cosplay.
Right. Yeah. I'm gonna stop using that word because I like the way you explained that because basically that's what I like.
Yeah,
Personally.
man. Like when I first learned about it myself, I was kind of turned off by the way the word sounded because of like ultra masculinity and alpha males versus beta males and shit. And it's like I find out I lean more towards sigma. I'm my own person, bro. Like I'm my own man and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to conform to fucking bullshit social convivialities just for attention to fit in and shit. I don't mind not fitting in. Matter of fact, most times I don't even fit in when I'm by my fucking self and shit. So if the thing is like, if I'm gonna be always bothered by my position in the social construct, bro, I'm never gonna have peace. Ever. I'm not even free because I'm always up against the status quo or societal rules or dogma and superstition. And that always breeds tyranny and oppression. And who oppresses who? I'll oppress my fucking self trying to match up to these unattainable ideas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit, nigga. That's why niggas gotta pay to get in the club. Women don't, bro. Who's the real dom, nigga? The women. They get free dominion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I hope you find a worthy mate, and I wish you nothing but the best success.
Well, I'm not looking. I'm just saying, if I was to be looking, I would. That's how I would do it. I would try to be that virtuous woman. Yeah, I'm at a different stage now in my life, but I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Because
stage is you?
Well, I'm single now, but yeah, I was married before. You know, I was married before for a long time, but
man, I got married too, man. And I swear to God, bro, we said our vows like she couldn't stop laughing. And I was like, what the fuck? It was embarrassing and shit. She was nervous and shit. We ended up only being married for like a year and a half, 2 years and shit. We had a son. You know, we ended up getting divorced a couple years later, but we had been separated for like 2 or 3 years after our, like 4 months after our son was born. And after we got divorced, I was like, man, what's up with that fucking magical oath that we took, nigga? Till death do us part, for better for worse and shit. Like, that shit didn't even apply, bro. It was a fucking damn cosplay drama and shit. I was like, nigga, if motherfuckers gonna be like that, they don't need no fucking sign, no paper sign, no ring, no nothing to fucking manifest that shit. It's gonna be already in them. Nigga, I'm gonna ride with you until the end and shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't need no co-signer for that shit, bro.
Right. Well, I should say I'm separated. I'm separated. Yeah, because I got married young. So I got married when I was 18. So I'm separated now, but you know, I'm getting a divorce.
No, I got you. Shit. And it's just crazy. You know, we have to wait for these paper trails to manifest for us official. Like, nigga,
right.
Like the paper, I can't fucking have sex with a piece of paper, motherfucker. You get a paper cut or some shit, and Playboys and Hustler, I don't hate them motherfuckers no more and shit. You know, so it's like, what is the purpose of that? And the whole purpose of that is for the mind to so the mind itself, the human construct, will not allow itself to fully to disengage or engage. It has to have like this object, this fetishized object to make it real. So that means that we're not even, the paper is realer than we are. The paper is what the binding of the love is, not the love itself. And so like this is why we have so much fucking dysfunction within individuals and the opposite sex with individuals and the same sex, wherever they be, and what they are attracted to.
Exactly.
I appreciate y'all holding this down, man. The link is out there for anybody that want to come up. That's the only thing I hate about going live when I'm out and about, because I feel like I neglect the goddamn live. I do that all the time. I'll be out and about. I start a live like, man, oh man, why the fuck I go live?
You good?
Just make sure you ain't those niggas. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, I'm open to learning. I mean, I don't mind even if I'm wrong, I don't mind if they correct me. I mean, I'm open to correction as well. I'm not gonna get offended if I get corrected or anything like that. Knowledge is infinite, you know.
Yeah, there's a saying that a snake that doesn't shed its skin will die, and a snake that has it is dead. And like me, I learn the most by conversations with other people. Because then I'll have my position or my thought on something. I'll hear a counter thought or alternate thought and shit, and then it inspires new thought in me. Because now I have to consider something that's not from. I can only learn so much from the source of my own knowledge, which is me. You can't. That's why you can't take a breath and just keep that bitch forever. You got to breathe it back out. You got to. You know what I'm saying? And so like. With the problem with dogma and superstition, regurgitated parroting and fucking talking heads and what do you call that shit? Manchurian Candidate to motherfucking Operation Mockingbird is a lot of people, they're not looking for source of truth. They're not looking for truth. they're looking for position. And especially in school, especially in churches and shit, man, we all wanted to be the guy that was doing the fucking sermon, because it's a one-way street. A Bible study when niggas ain't all engaging together is not a Bible study and shit. When one person is able to hold the fucking mic the whole time, ain't no cipher and shit. You know, so we all want to be that person to hold the cipher and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like veneration. It's like niggas kick a nigga off the panel. You know, and I'm gonna go over to my own shit so I can be the one with the power. Nigga, you don't have no power, bro. The power is held by not even have to use it because you got it.
Right.
That's why I hit the nigga with the walking on water. The one day I was just thinking, all right, that nigga climb a waterfall too. I mean, what's the difference? Is this nigga how she watch the nigga if he's water resistant or he's waterproof? How come these niggas never boo-booed in the Bible? Like just regular questions like a child would ask. And then you get met usually with you don't know, you don't understand, or some kind of like attack on your person or attack on your circumstances. Well, you used to be a Catholic, that's why. Like, bro, like you don't realize that your source is so confined and so limited that you can't even use the book. You have to go outside the book to prove the book, and then attacking people for using concepts that are outside the book as well, with the book within the book. You know, it's shit like that breeds confusion. The whole religion is based on confusion.
I mean, yeah, it does bring confusion. I see a lot when when people talk. That's why I really hate to to bring it up. But you asked me a question, and that was the honest answer. You know.
And like the Bible, go ahead, my bad.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead. I want you to hear you.
So like, I don't necessarily believe that the nigga Moses was like walking down in the desert, nigga, and all of a sudden they see some lights in the sky, ain't no helicopters. They're all niggas like, behold, they're fucking shit, following fire pillars and smoke pillars. That shit, like, you gotta teach kids this shit, bro. You gotta teach kids this stuff, man, because adults ain't gonna believe this shit because we don't see that shit in kids. They have no point of reference. So, like, if the adults are teaching this and they're so far away, so far long ago, man, we can't prove or disprove it. We have to take it as fact and shit. And then and then Pharaoh, this nigga got all these slaves and shit, building pyramids and shit. Like, are these what kind of slaves are these, nigga? Like construction slaves, nigga, or like homeless people? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They bums, real bums.
Hey, Mental Ninja, look on the screen. This nigga shot son. This nigga say 2 fake Indians on the pound. He say he think he beat you up last time when y'all was having dialogue. Hey, shot son, bro, you and that nigga not a coincidence. Y'all two weird ass niggas, man. Y'all think everybody's a goddamn Aboriginal or an Indian, bro. This nigga not a coincidence. He a coward. This nigga gonna holler true zone. You were in the closet Aboriginal. I'm like, man, y'all niggas are some fucking dweebs, nigga. That's what I'm saying. This is what happens when you get hit with an information overload like these niggas, man.
That nigga, look, ain't he the Indian nigga from Brooklyn? Indian. With the Wu-Tang name, nigga. This nigga better go join the Wu-Tang clan or something. Or look, that shit, bro. Claim to fame, nigga. Niggas is desperate to have identity and shit. They can't even have their own identity no more. It's bad to have to identify yourself and be yourself. I gotta be on this group and shit. Like I'm in a big ass biker club, nigga. But that shit, I'm still me, nigga. I'm part of that shit. That shit part of me. But I don't walk around, nigga, thinking like everybody's subordinate to me and shit. Especially an initiated member of the Secret Side, nigga. I keep that shit in my pocket, nigga. That's my shit.
And you know what? I'm gonna say one thing. You know what tends to happen a lot of times? I heard you mention that too earlier, Mr. Ninja. These guys, they get up on these panels, man. They indulge in some type of information, and they automatically think and assume that everybody's supposed to think like them. The world don't work like that, bro. Everybody's not gonna use. It don't work like that. I'd be a fool if I got up here thinking everybody's gonna think like me. No, it don't work like that, bro.
Look, nigga, that was almost my big mistake when I first made my channel, bro. I went on Bro Sanchez shit under my regular YouTube with my regular names. I watched music videos and shit, whole playlists and shit, and all kinds of shit, books and all kinds of shit on this. So I went on live on that shit when they had the call-ins in 2020 and shit, and I didn't even have a name or nothing. I was that and shit, you know what I'm saying? And nigga, and they kind of shit on me. I forget what the whole conversation was. So I went back. I created my mental ninja name because this chick I dated, she was stripper chick back in 2017. She would be like, "Stop trying to mental ninja me. You're always trying to mental ninja me." I was like, "Nigga, what'd you say?" And so I made that my name in 2020 and shit. And so I started doing my videos and shit, man. Like, look, I thought that I was gonna be able to do like Sanchez. I'll be able to fucking generate revenue off this shit. I thought that I think about a lot of shit. A lot of people in my neighborhood and where I live, they like to engage in conversations with me that can go hours long about the shit that I think about. I would like to talk about this shit and share this shit that I fucking think about. And maybe people will fucking subscribe and I can grow my channel and be like fucking be like some of the channels I'll listen to and shit. You know what I'm saying? That they're big channels and shit and do content, videos, and documentaries. But nigga, what happened was I thought nigga Sanchez had a whole platform, and the thing is I couldn't compromise my morals, my ethics for what he was doing and shit. And so I started just doing my own thing. I did the fucking the flat earth shit, my views and thoughts, and what ended up being, I'm just gonna share what I got. I got some knowledge. I got some things I think about. I want to share see what everybody else think about. Some people like it, some people don't. Nigga, I still got my fucking knowledge and shit, nigga. I want to learn more shit. The other side of it is like I'm looking to entrap and enslave people into my house of horrors and shit, where you guys are gonna be all posted up like fucking little mannequins and shit and watch me do all these dances and shit, and I'm gonna fucking hit the button, y'all just gonna clap. And I'm gonna hit the button, y'all gonna dance. And I hit the button, y'all gonna say, yay. You know what I'm saying? If I hit the button on something I want a man because I don't like, y'all gonna attack that motherfucker, bro. And it's like, that's not me, nigga. I ain't no bully nigga. I'm not desperate for attention. I want to fucking build and fucking learn shit and talk some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we back in the hood on the stoop smoking weed.
Right. Yeah.
And look,
Yeah,
that nigga Sanchez.
Go ahead.
No, on you. That's talking.
No, you go ahead. No, really.
Like Sanchez live in Vegas. Nigga, I ain't never seen this nigga in my life. I'll be all through this city. I ain't trying to say like I'm some bad motherfucker. I'm not trying to say I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm my own person. So everybody know me. They the same nigga that's mental ninja on this shit. I'm the same motherfucker in real motherfucking life, nigga. Niggas that from HOTC that met me, they know this nigga is the same motherfucker. I'm with my club, same motherfucker. I'm one punch over there though. While I'm in AA, it's the same. I say that fucking walking on water and climbing waterfalls like a ladder. I say that shit in AA meetings a lot when they talk about higher power. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people be like, oh, you got to pick a higher power. It just can't be you. And I'm like, well, damn, that kind of eliminates a whole bunch of people from getting sober, like Hindus, who they believe they are divine fucking avatar of fucking Brahma and shit. 100% part of the whole and shit. That eliminates a whole bunch of people, like certain types of Muslims, like the 5% who believe the black man is God and that they are their own God and shit. You know, can't you just find a higher power that you can do business with? Something that you can trust into, a bunch of principles and shit. Why I gotta be this one dude or this other dude and shit? You know what I'm saying? And like a lot of people, because we were programmed one way, they didn't give us an alternate programming. And if they do give us alternate programming, you got to be programmed into that shit. And there can't be no alternate program of the alternate programming and shit. So you got to be locked in. This is consumerism. Nigga, if I have an idea, you must subscribe to that shit. Voluntarily, you are mandated to voluntarily subscribe to my shit on your own accord, which don't make no fucking sense. And so niggas ain't gonna have no space in their heart and their minds for somebody who has an ulterior thought or doesn't fucking. People don't want to hear your opinions. They want to hear their opinions come out their mouth. And meanwhile, they're repeating somebody else's opinions. It's shit crazy.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, you know, I'm learning the hard way, I guess.
Like, look, I encourage individuals. Look, and I'm gonna say this: I am not here to set the standards for anybody else's beliefs, their opinions, or their behavior. And I want to present this for people's consideration. When you wake up in the morning, think 5 crazy thoughts, nigga. Write them shits down and go about your day. 5 just fucking off the wall ass thoughts, man. Challenge your own. Think of something that you believe in and fucking argue, and present a counter argument of why it's not true. Become not double-minded or split-brained and shit, but be able to fucking argue, be able to fucking stand on something and then view it from a separate position as somebody else, but it's still yourself. That's one of the secrets and shit of being able to be cool in any conversation and shit. Niggas attack you and like the nigga call me Buzz Lightyear. Like, what the fuck is Buzz Lightyear, nigga? What does he have to do with the fucking Bible, nigga? Like, we want the Toy Story, nigga. Like, and so a lot of times when people don't have an adequate response or feel like they're being like the flat Earth versus globe Earth thing, that shit by somebody being a flat earther is an immediate challenge to anybody who believes the Earth is a ball, because for one, they never question that shit. For two, there's no reason to question that shit. And three, we were taught already about this shit. So if there's somebody who doesn't believe that shit, that person that believes that the Earth is a ball and all that shit is directly put on trial, and their fucking own intellect is attacked. They must be stupid. And so what do? Like, nigga, you get upset. You fucking defend yourself with accusations and slander and shit because you can't understand why this person doesn't believe what you believe in. Don't all people believe in this shit? Like, nigga, everybody believed that black people weren't real people and shit, as far as I was told. Everybody believed that we all came from Africa, as far as I was told. I believe that shit too. They didn't get no count on shit. But then I started thinking, like, does anybody actually remember that African nigga that still spoke African, or at least a fucking accent? Nigga, how do we all, like, you talking about the football teams, the basketball, nigga? We got Shaq, nigga. We had Mark Henry, Mike Tyson, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and shit. Football teams. They had football teams picking cotton. Who taught them niggas? Who taught the white men to pick the cotton then? Was it a slave? Like, the shit don't really add up. It's like, hold up. Why would they did lie? Why would they lie? Well, because we weren't been here. Somebody found a continent one day named Christopher Columbus. And you got people, Pan-Africans, they don't like that because they've emotional attachment, nigga. Motherfuckers would be mad that the devil's doing this, the devil's doing that. Bro, how can a Christian not like a Satanist, nigga? That nigga is Satan is your fucking God. If you want to kill Satan, just delete that nigga name out the book. Simple. Ain't no Satan in fucking Buddhism. Ain't no Satan in Jainism. But in Christianity, got God and what's his enemy? Satan. And so why the nigga not like Christian? Why the nigga not like a Satanist and shit? That's Christian too. It's a Christian concept.
Yeah, well, I'm not a Christian. Like I said, I believe the truth is scattered everywhere, and I believe that truth has a frequency, and if you can distinguish the truth from a lie, which I can do reading stuff, but as far as with individuals is concerned, I need to read them a little bit better. But y'all,
I think the truth in the individual who searches for it, and the lie is also evident in the individual that searches for it. And like is known to like. There's only going to be one truth for the individual. That's whatever that's their own experiences. I can't share my experience with somebody else. I can talk about it, but them niggas ain't gonna have the experience because I'm the only one who got that secret of what it was like to fucking ride down my Harley down the street and shit, ride on my Corvette and park it and shit. If you ain't got a Corvette, you gonna lean on what I say, and I'm like, nigga, I went to the store. You gonna think of a store that ain't the store I went to, and you go like, I went to the store too, and the store I'm thinking about ain't the store you went to. So everybody's their own. You know what I'm saying? And like when we try to overlay truths on other people, like my truth gonna be your truth, nigga. That's a fucking lie. It's a falsehood. It's hearsay. The truth. If there is a God, if there is a truth, nigga, it's in the hearts and the movements of every individual on planet Earth that will ever live.
Yeah.
There's only one truth in that regard.
Right. Yeah, because I like to stay open-minded. That's why, I don't try to like, say, peer pressure you about, my beliefs, which some people do. Some people, they say, you're totally, wrong, and you get shunned and shit. But other than that, I'm still learning. Shit.
Yeah, there's motherfuckers that will argue an opinion. Like, nigga, do you know how you gonna argue somebody's opinion? Like, this is what I think. Nigga, you're wrong. Like, nigga, what? What? Because I thought it, or because you didn't think it. Like, how am I wrong if it's my opinion? Like, I'm not. Niggas don't get that shit.
Right.
That's loneliness too. That's what happens, bro. Like, we are all children, man. Like, niggas be talking about. I said this many times. Niggas be like, oh man, Jeffrey Epstein, the nigga got a fucking island. The richest niggas in the world have an island, like an island, like a island. Like, how big is this island? They got a couple houses. So what they do when they taking kids there? Like, nigga, these are the richest niggas in the world. That's all they could afford was an island with a couple houses. Bitch, they got countries, nigga. I know one of them is called USA. You know how I know that? They make all the kids go to school. Nigga, every last one of them got to. They all wards the state. None of them are free. They all got to get indoctrinated. And after they're done, bro, they don't rape the kids physically. They rape them mentally, emotionally, spiritually, economically. And they set them up to be raped again when they become adults and shit. That's why it's called a parent. It's par rent, nigga. They both renting the kids and shit. That's why they're custodians. Because they're janitors. They're to keep the kids for the state until the state can fucking use them in the future and shit. It ain't for money. It's for fucking control. Because the motherfucking most powerful resource on the planet is a child. Them niggas will grow up. And you can't tell a 2-year-old shit, nigga. Not a goddamn thing. Motherfucker do what the fuck he want to do. Spank his ass too. He still gonna do it again. So we gotta watch the motherfuckers.
Right.
This nigga fucking grabbing shit. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's, well, kids gotta go to school. Why? Well, who gonna make the bombs? Who gonna make the guns? Kids ain't making bombs and guns and creating wars and shit. Well, truth, I'll holler at y'all. Niggas be easy.
Everybody about it. I'm gonna shut the shit down, bro. I got a long drive home. Thanks for pulling up, my nigga. Thanks for pulling up, Miss Demi. Shout out to Swarby. Swarby, whatever that nigga name is. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Man, y'all be easy. Hold on. We got 14 people still watching. Who in the building, man? I know we got a lot of people watching from the bushes, man. A lot of bush watchers, man. A lot of bush watchers, man. God damn. They're gonna let yourselves be known, man. I ain't gotta be scared, man. If you think I'm gonna mention your name, I'm not. So you can't even think I'm gonna mention your name. I ain't gonna mention your name. You know, it ain't about you all the time. It's not about you. If the world don't revolve around you know what? I ain't gonna take it there. Anytime, Demi. Anytime. I'll probably go live again. What's today? Thursday. I'll go live again Saturday. Tomorrow I got a lot of shit I got to do. Like I said, I hate finding up these goddamn lives. I ain't forgot that I hate it. I don't mind when I'm out and about. It's just shit. I be neglecting the live. But I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm shutting this shit down, man. Y'all be easy. Peace, love, and salute. For sure. Hit that like button. I'm gone. I'm out.